Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Welcome to Simply Healthy Living, the home of delicious food that is good for both you and the planet. Autumn is apple season in Norway, and boy, what apples! Super crisp, sweet, and delicious. They are the perfect example of why eating with the seasons is worth it, not only for the sustainability in it, in that it's shorter travel distance for the produce, but also for the flavor. Because the apples are so good now, I try to make lots of yummy apple foods in addition to eating them raw. Today I'm sharing an easy but delicious dessert that is very typical of Norway, tilslørte bondepiker, or whaled farm girls. I know. Weird name, but the flavor combo is unbeatable. Let's start with a crunch. Traditionally, this is made, I think, with like dry bread crunch, but I'm making this with an oat crunch. Spoon out your desired amount of rolled oats and oat bran. How much you need depends on how many you're cooking for and whether you want some leftovers for your breakfast yogurt tomorrow. Here I'm using 6 tablespoons oats and 3 tablespoons bran, but then I'm also adding some extra oat crumble from a blueberry crumble I made earlier. Then add vegetable oil and honey until you have a suitably sticky texture. I used 4 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of honey. Finally, chop up 1 to 2 fistfuls of almonds and mix it in before adding in your flavorings. I kept it simple with some cinnamon, but you can also add vanilla, ginger, cardamom, lemon, or salt. Spread your mix out on a lined baking sheet and bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 12 minutes. And at this time, you turn the crunch a bit and cook for an extra 4 to 5 minutes. Then transfer to a bowl and allow it to cool. Next, we do our applesauce. I'm using 8 apples because I want some extra applesauce for later. These we peel and core before chopping into rough chunks and adding to a casserole. Add some cinnamon, a couple of teaspoons of sugar, and a little splash of water before setting at a medium temperature until all the apple pieces have disintegrated a bit. If you like, you can easily cut out the sugar as well. It still tastes super nice. Allow it to cool a bit so it doesn't melt the whipped cream later. The final part of this dessert is, as mentioned, whipped cream, but this you can switch for Greek yogurt or quark if you want it even healthier. I had guests over and wanted a special treat though, so I'm going for the full whipped cream creation. Add your heavy cream to a bowl and whip until stiff, adding a little vanilla for flavoring if you like. I used about 1 to 2 deciliters. And now it's time for assembling the wonder. Start with your applesauce, a couple of spoonfuls, followed by a layer of oat and almond crunch, and then some whipped cream. Continue with the layers until you have filled up your serving cup or bowl before topping the final whipped cream layer with a sprinkle of oat crunch. I definitely recommend serving this in a glass container like I'm doing here to show off the delicate layering of the dessert. And that's it! Easy, healthy, and oh so delicious. Perfect way to enjoy the sweet wonders of seasonal fruit. Not to mention that it's a great dessert to serve at a party, as it has a wide taste appeal and looks really pretty. Now get cooking, enjoy, and take care.